Hello and welcome to the Met Office forecast for what is likely to be the hottest weekend of the year so far. Widely 30 plus. 31 Celsius, 32 wouldn't be out of the question as well. So a hot day, the hottest day of the year so far, the hottest weekend of the year so far. But of course, long spells of sunshine this weekend mean that sunburn risk is fairly high, as well as a pollen risk. So bear that in mind if you're spending time outdoors.
I live here in my little cottage and I rarely ever go out unless it's on mountains. So my whole social life is really who I meet on the mountain. And it's great today because you meet people from every part of the world and they all want to chat. But of course, come the end of September, that all dies off. In the winter time, generally speaking, I have the mountains to myself all through the week.
Yeah, to address the elephant in the room, it's going to be a very hot one, so I just want to reiterate the points of keeping yourself wet whenever possible. You're not going to pass much in the way of running water until you get off the Aberdyfi, down into the first valley. Beyond that, there is water access at Penny Pass. I'll see you in about 40 miles time south of the overnight camp. We'll have it all set up ready for you. So yeah, just enjoy the day. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another. That's it.
It's 10 minutes before the start of the race. To say I'm slightly nervous, it's a bit of an under-exaggeration, but been waiting for this for a year and a half now, so yeah, have to get moving, do it some justice.
How am I feeling? Warm already.
It's really hot, isn't it?
It's going to be really, really hot, yeah. I prefer the bad weather, so yeah, a bit anxious about that. Yeah, a bit anxious, but excited. It'll be really pretty, it'll be a nice day.
I always say to people, I've got the easiest job in the world. I just walk around the mountains all day enjoying it. And then when people say, well, there must be more to it than that, so I thought, So I then say, well, I'm the high altitude litter collector, really. And that seems to get people laughing.
Three miles in, we've broken up the sunshine. We've only got another 37 miles of this. It's beautiful.
I hate the heat. Give me a storm with a name any day. So we are up in the glidders now. She's just like being on the moon or something. Except unlike what the police say, giant steps are not what I'm taking, walking on the moon. Bit of breeze, which is really nice. Down sort of where Trifan and the glidders are, it's like a big basin, and it was kind of like being stewed in there. It was really hot.
People say, which is your favourite route? I don't think I actually have a favourite route because I go all over the place. I might start off here and I finish up on Clwyd or Cribgoch or vice versa, or I just go out. And there's times I thought, you know, today's too hot, I'm going to have a siesta somewhere and lie in the sun all afternoon.
How's this for one of the most beautiful places in the world? It's just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Running in Snowdonia is it's mountain running. It's real mountain running. in Snowdonia, everything's just compacted, and you have these amazing, like, craggy mountains and like deep valleys, all condensed into this small space, and it's really, really amazing, both in terms of kind of the natural history that it supports, which is really diverse, and kind of the opportunities for us to engage with the outdoors as well.
Here we are at the checkpoint. There's a lot of hot people. More marshals than runners at the moment though. I think there's a lot of people going to get to this point and not carry on. I was feeling that myself for a while, but I'm going to try it. Biscuit for a biscuit, as they say. Yeah.
The course is incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. And it's nice that the weather is so good, because it means that you can see a lot more than if it was all claggy and raining. So yeah, so no, it's good. Really brutal, really pretty. That's Snowdonia though, isn't it? So it's ace. There's just nowhere like it.
Let's get away. Take a drive together as we go. No other way I know. Together as we go.
Well, I'm a few miles from the checkpoint. I just feel really sorry for myself. Both legs are going into cramp. My stomach's in knots. I'm just thinking, do I want to do another 17 miles in this heat? Like this? I don't know. It's decision time, because I don't want to go too far up this hill and turn around again.
For the people who are a bit more dehydrated than the others, it can affect your judgment, it can affect your appetite, it can lead to a bit of cramping in the legs going up to your abdomen as well. So you're going from your progression of a dehydration towards heat cramps, and we're trying to nip that in the bud, see the symptoms early, get them to hydrate.
I'm goosed. I'm going back down. I could probably go further, but I'm not getting any better. My stomach's in cramps, my legs are spasming. I've drank loads, I've eaten enough. It's just too hot. I don't want to put anybody else in danger coming to get me, but I am on the verge of, I think if I go any further, I'm not going to do myself any favours or anybody else. So for me, 2021, Race Across Snowdonia, it's going to be a DNF, I'm afraid. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but I just can't do another 17 miles in this heat.
In the same way that the landscape is condensed into a small space, like the experiences that you can have here can really condense into a small space as well. So I think you can like go out and have an adventure every single day. Like, whether that adventure is, you know, climbing up a mountain, or just like finding a new plant that you've never seen before, or just managing to get home without being too wet. You know, these are all valid adventures that you can have in North Wales.
There are families everywhere, and I'm like some kind of creature on the side of the lake, like Schmeagol, trying to cover myself in water. Oh, whilst they're all trying to have a lovely family day, and this like wrecked looking human crouches lakeside, splashing whatever they can at themselves. Oh, classy, hey.
The heat on the runners took its toll big time. I think we had nearly half didn't make it through the first day. More of the same today, so yeah, we'll see how it affects people today as well. Hopefully everyone who starts today will be a bit more aware of what's in store and will make it to the finish today. So it kicks off straight with the Rhinogid, which is super gnarly, big mountains, and then it eases off a little bit temporarily, and then you're up onto Eryri, which is another big long climb, and then from there it's quite nice grassy rolling running all the way to Aberdyfi beach, and it's a spectacular finish, so I can't wait to see everyone there.
Well, the Rhinogs, the two things about the Rhinog, one, pretty wild still. You don't get any big gravel paths around the Rhinog. And again, you can go out all day in the Rhinogs, even on a summer's day, and not meet anyone.
I was running around and I felt like a toasted tea cake half the time. The surface was hotter than Saturn, man. It was bloody immense. Runners today, they've gone out, they're all super keen. I'll take my hat off to them because they know what the conditions were like yesterday, and it could be just as bad today, if not worse, plus they're on tired legs. Yeah, hopefully the gang finishes today.
How are you feeling on morning day two?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm looking forward to summiting this one and getting the descent over and done with. And hopefully a bit of slightly more runnable terrain. That's what I'm hoping for.
The view off the top coming in there is absolutely stunning.
I've got a mantra that I've had all my life, and it's you have but one life, enjoy it to the full. If I had to sum my life up in Snowdonia, fun, happy, and what a place to live. Magical, mystical and magical.
The Race Across Snowdonia I think it's going to have a bit of a reputation from this event for the people to join, but it's more than doable by most people under normal circumstances. You know, it's not very often it's going to be as hot as that, so if anyone out there is thinking about doing it, get your name down, get here, you'll absolutely love it. Definitely back next year, yeah. I'm going to put it on my calendar as soon as I get home, not book any of the races in. I'll be here, yeah. See you this time next year.